If you're ready to join. Are you still alive? I have the live stream up if you wanted to watch it. If you don't, then you obviously don't have to, but where? Okay. We'll go through here. I'll even let you pick. Which alliance? We have Daggerfall Covenant, we have Outmarry Dominion, and we have Ebonheart Pact. Is there a specific race you want to see? And so we have Breton, we have the Red Guards, we have the Orcs, the Argonian. Hold on. It's like in-game gear or other gear and stuff. We have Nords, Dark Elves, High Elves, Wood Elf, and Khajiit. And then there's also the Imperial race, but that is DLC. Right there, that one right there. It's just like another human race, nothing special. We have, so for classes, we have, you can't really see previews, I guess, for the, well, this is like in-game gear that you could get, for Dragon Knight, in-game for Sorcerer. Well, I should read over these. So Dragon Knights are, they use a lot of like fire magic. They're basically literally like the blood of dragons. And they have a lot of dragon type abilities. Sorcerers can like summon shit and they use lightning magic mostly. They also have dark magic, which just does a bunch of other things. I'm not really sure. I don't use that tree too often. Nightblades are your like basic assassins. They have like a lot of teleportation, stealth, high damage abilities. They can oust one of etc. Oh, you got your Templar. They can heal. They can tank. etc. They have actually pretty high damage potential. But definitely, I think, better healer. And then the Warden, which are like basically like rangers. They have access to healing. They have like animal companion skills, etc. And then the last class that they're adding is the next class they're adding is Necromancer. That comes out in June. Let's go. What don't I have? Hold on. The teleporting one. What's the Oh, yeah, the Nightblade. No, you're fine. I actually have a Nightblade I can use. So this is just like one of the places. The game has first person mode if you prefer that. I like playing out in this because I can see my character. Just want to be involved in the full badassery at all times. You can, so there are a couple ways to travel. You can take boats if you want to just do like full delve. You can just like take boats to basically everywhere in the game. I mean, but they're like different boats for different locations, so you just have to kind of figure out which ones are which. You can just open up your map and use basically a fast travel mechanic, and you can travel to any of these like little way shrines. But if you do it through the map, it costs 56 gold, or it costs gold, but it scales depending on I think how much gold you actually have. And then what else? You have, so yeah, the map. Let me just show you, I guess, like how big some of these areas are. So basically here where I am, and yeah, this like whole place is just like one part of the map you can explore. This is the whole map. All these little areas right here are just like exploration points. All the ones that like highlight as I pass over them. And then there are these up there. This is the Imperial City, which is basically PvP. The game has, instead of like it being like 1v1, they're just like small group gameplay. It's literally like warfare. Yeah. I can go there a little bit later and show you. I have to switch to a different character though. Make one at the Windhelm. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. You can get different mounts and stuff in game. I have a couple. I don't really have anything too good, but well, you can actually get a lot in this game. There's a lot to collect. That's just one of the or chapters rather. Chapters are like the bigger expansions, like you know when World of Warcraft releases the expansion, yeah, like those. These are all dungeons. These are all like DLC dungeons. So you won't have access to these, but I mean, if you do enjoy the game enough and you decide you wanna buy it sometimes, buy something or subscribe to it. If you subscribe, it's $15 a month for like the subscription, and if you subscribe, then you get access to all the DLC like permanently, but you have to like pay the $15 a month. If you stop paying it, then and all the DLC becomes locked again unless you actually own it. 15. I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's like if you, I don't know. I've been playing this game for a while, so I was like, I honestly didn't have it for a while until I really got into it, but we're working on it now. Basically my gear, what I'm currently wearing. You can like check out some of the gear and stuff. The game has like a full crafting system. It's actually pretty cool. Where am I going? Do you want to go to the Way Shrine and teleport to literally anywhere else? Haven't really decided that yet. What would you like to see? I can go to all of the white ones. I can't go to the black ones, unfortunately. Yeah, the game is big as hell. I'm sorry. I should have warned you about that. Did you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of space. Dragons? No. The that thing? They haven't added dragons yet, but they're adding them in June. That's the next big thing. Our dragon. This thing probably. It's gonna show up on the live stream in a second. Oh, yeah. It's basically a demon. Mm-hmm. Oh, fair enough. The external hard drive. Wait, what are you downloading? ESO? Interesting. You bought it that quickly. Okay. Hey, glad to have you aboard. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. No. Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Are you really so desperate? I'm sorry.
That download's about to take forever.